There are many words and phrases that have graced our mortal plane with their terrible presence. Sounds that rattle the very fabric of media discussions. Mid. Slop. That's it, actually. I ain't got nothing else. That is, until recent months. A new term broke containment and unleashed its wrath upon the masses. Hype moments and aura. Sends shivers down my booty hole just thinking about it. And not the good kind. These terms are like the holy trinity of annoying ways to shut down discussions, or even entire series themselves by slapping a fat label on their face that basically says, these things are pure doo-doo butter. Let's laugh at them and the people who enjoy them. Mid has been terrorizing the streets for a good while now. And it's really funny because in its purest form, it literally just means average, solid, good even. But it got weaponized so quickly into something it was never meant to be, going from its original meaning of, it's alright, to, oh, this thing is actual trash, but I'm not gonna say that for real. Like, nigga, if you're gonna hate with your chest. Not this roundabout nonsense. I want you to speak with them titties hanging. Slop, however, is a bit more straightforward. At least they tell you up front that they're calling your series booty. But what annoys me more is just how liberally mans will use it, and the actual nonsensical combinations they be coming up with them. Like goon slop, joy slop. Nigga, I even saw a guy calling a game friend slop, because it was in that genre of games that you typically play with your homies. Like, dog, if you ain't got friends, just say that. Now you're looking a fool in front of the huzz, dummy. But now we get to the new big kid on the block, hype moments and aura. And this one can send your series straight to the gallows now. One person makes that iRobot meme saying all it's got is hype moments and aura, and if it gains traction, your series' reputation is immediately sent to the gallows. It's not impossible to recover, but you will be subjected to constant and repetitive slander for as long as it takes for it all to pass, if at all. However, unlike its phrase predecessors, the hype moments and aura offense is not infallible. There is an unbreakable defense that one can use against its onslaught, one that requires a strong will and a united front to combat. And what, nigga? Just don't say that last word if you ain't black. I don't want you guys getting lynched now. You see, hype moments and aura is only an insult if you allow it to be. Unlike mid and slop, you can very easily take it as a compliment. Like, imagine if someone walks past you in the street saying, yo, look at that bum. All he has is hype moments and aura. Am I supposed to be angry? Dog, you are saying that I am clean, that I got that shit on. Now I ain't stupid, mostly. I know they're trying to say that key jingling and being cool is all that I've got. No greater depth to my soul. But how am I gonna let that affect me when I actually know what I've really got going on? 90% of the mans who use that as an attempt at slander haven't even watched, played, or read what you're talking about. That shit does not have to faze you when you really know what's going on. Then once you've blocked that rage bait, all you're left with is a full-on compliment to you. Or your series. I forgot I was talking about shows and stuff here, not me and my aura for real. Send those hoes back to the dusty chambers from whence they came by being both unbothered and gassed up. I know the big anime that gets pummeled with that label right now is Solo Leveling, and I'm gonna tell you from now, I haven't watched a minute of that thing. Power fantasy shows like that just aren't really my vibe. I'm more of a struggler kind of guy. But everywhere I go, that show is getting absolutely blasted with hype moments and aura attacks. And while I think that it winning the anime awards over the other options surrounding it is a bit ludicrous in my uninformed opinion, if you enjoyed the damn show, then don't let anybody else ruin that for you by feeding into their words. I've said so before, but I am, indeed, a big JJK fan. despite its tanking reputation after the ending that I feel was almost entirely unjustified. But this ain't the video for that. That's a story for another time. And JJK was also a big winner of the anime awards, as well as Demon Slayer. And that upset many people because to them, they're all just key jingling for guys with meathead brains. And while I can't speak too heavy on Demon Slayer, because I haven't read the manga, so you guys will have to either defend that one yourselves or accept the slander. But JJK is way beyond some meathead story that's just people slamming their fists into each other. It ain't perfect, but that series has so much going on with it that I just love to look back and think about. But once the sentiment started growing that it was washed and had nothing but doo-doo fights and ass pulls, its reputation was forever tarnished. But that ain't stopped me. I know what that series has, and that shit means something to me. What I'm talking about. When you steel yourself on the great aspects that you know to be true, the rage bait can't get to you. Though honestly, even when the statement is true that a series is mostly just hype moments and aura, nigga, I really do not give a damn if I'm having fun. You can sit there with your critical thinking cap on 24/7 that prevents you from enjoying anything that doesn't slobber your ego by making you feel like a smartass. I'll be over here getting hype as hell at my nigga Goku saying one more bonus as he unleashes a new Super Saiyan 4 that was pulled entirely out of his ass. Or my man Super Sonic 2 blitzing the ever-loving fuck out of an all-powerful planet-destroying being with his damn arms crossed. Ain't no mega cerebral story that can bring about the same feeling that those moments filled me with the first times I saw them. Or the second, hell even the third, this shit just rocks. Do not fear the pure joy and excitement that these stories can bestow upon you. Otherwise, you'll end up like those little rat heads that pick apart stuff like Superman trailers saying things like, well, actually, Superman flying at such a speed would cause him to kill the person he's trying to save. This is so unrealistic. See, this is why you're still getting shoved in lockers at your grown age of 34. Now, hey, I absolutely do still love my stories with deeper meanings and themes behind them. Rewarding you for really reading between the lines and finding your own purpose within them is another feeling that you can really only gain from stories like that. And hell, you can often find them in those meathead shows that many are quick to write off. But I really don't need everything I watch to be some high philosophy. Just like I wouldn't want everything I watch and play to be dumb fun without much greater purpose. If you can't understand how to walk the line between both worlds, all I'm saying is you're missing out heavy. Learn to hop off your high horse and enjoy some dumb fun, while also not closing yourself off to stories that require a bit more thought. Honestly, despite what this video's about, heavy on that last one too actually, please engage critically with your series more. If everyone did, then I wouldn't have to hear the slanderous lies that ravage JJK's good name anymore. But anywho fellas, basically what I'm trying to say here is that power fantasy isekai and Rent a Girlfriend are exempt from everything I just said. Nuke those niggas from orbit!